Hello everyone, I am Aditya. I am going to present my third task given by Sparks Foundation on exploratory data analysis retail. In this task, I am going to perform EDA on dataset of sample superstore. The problem statement of this task is that as a business manager, I have to find out the weak areas where you have to work to make profit. So I have imported the basic libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn and Matplotlib. Next, I have done some basic analysis of the dataset. I have imported the data and found out that the shape of the dataset is 9994 rows and 13 columns. I have shown the first 5 rows of this dataset and the last 5 rows of the dataset. Then have shown the statistical information of the dataset. It shows that there are 5 attributes: postal code, sales, quantity, discount and profit. Next, I have found out that the data types of the attributes. Then I have checked the unique values of the in the dataset as shown here. Next, I have done some pre-processing on the dataset by checking the null values and also checking the duplicated data values. Next, I have dropped the duplicate data values as they won't be useful for our analysis. After dropping the duplicate values, I found out that the shape of the dataset changes to 9977 rows and 13 columns. And then I have checked the unique values again for the dataset, and then I have checked for the categorical attributes, showing that there are 8 categorical attributes. Also, I have dropped the postal code and which we can improve the performance of the model, showing that I have printed the categorical columns as shown here. Next, I have checked the correlation between variables as covariance and correlation gives us the statistical relations between rows and columns. Next, I have shown the dataset, new dataset, which I have to analyze. Next, I have done some exploratory data analysis, showing the distribution of category versus subcategory attribute of the dataset. It shows that technology has shows that the attributes like phones, accessories, machines, copiers have higher values in the technology category, and others are in office supplies. Next, I have shown the correlation matrix here, and then I have plotted the histogram, and I have observed that the data is not regular here, as it varies a lot in many sub areas. Then I have checked the total repeatable states, and this is the data of it. This number suggests that these are the repeatable states in our plots. So plotting this data, uh, it can be observed that California has the highest repeatable values, next Washington, next New York, and so on. And then next, I'm going to check out the profit plot using ggplot, and through this pie chart, it can be noticed that the blinders The binder subcategory has suffered the highest amount of loss and also profit amongst all other subcategories. Next, copier subcategory. Next, copier subcategory has gained the highest amount of profit with no loss. There are other subcategories too that haven't faced any kind of losses, but their profit margin are also low. Next, I check out the suffering from highest losses in machines here, and next I have plotted the pie consumption patterns in the United States, and this is the plot of it. And I have done a GG plot on three categories: furniture, office supplies, technology. And next I have done the visualization of the subcategory to obtain the pairwise relationships in a data. For that we use pair plot, and pair plot actually gives us the distribution of these categories, and it gives a very detailed description as we can see here, and also we can draw some insights from it. Next, we can also draw some insights on the discounts of categories of the United States of the whole data. And as you can see here, the values are high in consumer and low in home office. Next, next I have done a GG plot on the sales from every region of United States, as you can see here, and this is on the whole data, showing that the office supplies in West has the highest values compared to the other uh, compared to the other domains. Next, I have done a line plot to visualize the discounts, and this line plot actually gives us the insights that the values uh, are very low when it comes to the zero point 0.5 range. So, so let us analyze the sales of few random states from each profit bracket, which is high profit, medium profit, low loss, and high loss, and then try to observe some crucial trends which may help us in increasing the sales. Also, there is a question which was actually asked in the task, and I have to explain it, which is what are all the business problems you can derive from the exploring the data and the problems. And I have made out two questions. First question asking which products do the most profit making states buy, and the answer for that is that yeah, from actually our pie chart, uh, yeah, it can be seen that the binder subcategory actually has suffered the highest amount of losses, and copier subcategory has gained the highest amount of profits with no losses. Also, uh, also one more answer I can give for this question is that uh, based based on our next visualizations, that is states visualization. This is the visualization I've done, and from this also I can draw insight that um, the the states and categories where the visualization actually tells us the states and categories where the sales and profits are high or less. We can improve in those states by providing discounts in preferred range so that the company and consumer will both be in profit. So from this visualization, also I draw a conclusion that The superstore is incurring losses by providing discounts on their products. They can't stop doing so. Also, most of the heavy discounts are during the festivals, end of season, and clearance sales, which are necessary so that the store can make their space in the warehouses for fresh stock. Also, by incurring small losses, the company gains in the future by attracting more long term consumers. Therefore, the small losses from the discounts are essential for the part of company's business. Thanks for watching.